Hey everybody, it's Ann Kaplan from Mom Me, your mama resource from conception to college. Wherever you are on your momming journey, we are here for you. And this week, the theme in the group has been parents as coaches. And I don't mean the sports kind. But today's Wednesday, it's my baby mama day. It's when I talk to all of you guys out there who are expecting, who are getting ready to have a baby. And what I want to talk about today in terms of coaching is doulas. It's so obvious. Doulas are the birth coach. They are the person who's going to be there and treating you and supporting you just the way a coach does in other circumstances, just the way a life coach does, all those things. And of course, lots and lots of people know that they want to have a doula at their birth, but they just don't know what to look for when they're looking for a doula. So I want to share with you guys, as a doula myself, as someone who's had a doula myself, what I think is the most important thing for you to look for when you're hiring a doula. And it might surprise you because it's not experience, it's not certification, it's not the big things that I think we all look for, and it's not availability because, hello, that's obvious, that's a no-brainer. Of course, your doula needs to be available for your birth. The three biggest things that I like to tell people when they're looking for a doula to look for is not necessarily certification, but training. It is important for them to be trained. It really, really is, because there's so much that goes into becoming a doula that's not just passion for birth, it's not just passion for empowering women, but it's actual knowledge of the birth process, what to expect in a medical setting, how to help you and to support you in getting the information you need to make smart choices, all of those things that can really only come from training. The second thing I want to say is when it comes to hiring a doula that's so important is that she really, really understands her role as a doula. This is a big pet peeve of mine because our role as doulas is not to make you have the birth that you want to have necessarily, and definitely not to make you have the birth that we want you to have. Our job is to make sure that you're informed, that you know how to get the resources that you need to make good choices, to support you every step of the way, and once you've made your decisions, to be your biggest fan. Of course, we provide physical and emotional support all along the way, but what I really cannot stand is doulas who kind of go outside of the scope of their practice and try to, of course, not giving medical advice, which is obviously goes without saying is not within our scope, but to just even have an opinion. Guys, as doulas, it is not our job to have an opinion about your birth. I know that's hard to hear, especially if you're a birth worker watching this video, but it's really true. And the third thing that I want to tell you guys is so important when you're hiring a doula is clicking with her. You need to feel like she's a person that you want on your team, that she's going to be this person that you feel 1,000,000% comfortable with, being naked, pooping in front of, all the fun stuff that happens at a birth. You need to feel a click with her. You need to feel like you connect with her and that she connects with you above all else. It matters way more than how many births she's been to or what letters she has after her name. It matters that you feel comfortable with her, because the most important thing at a birth, you've heard me say it 1,000,000 times, is for you to feel safe and comfortable and supported so that you can really surrender to your birth. And if this person that you're considering hiring has all of her T's crossed and her I's dotted, but you just don't feel that way around her, she actually could be the reason why you can't have the birth you want to have, because you can't relax. So make sure that you click with your doula. I hope that's helpful for you. I know it's a super short little tidbit, but doulas are coaches above and beyond everything else, and it's important for you guys to know the things to look for when you are hiring a doula. I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing week. Tune in tomorrow because I'm going to be talking exactly about how to implement the concepts that we talked about yesterday on being coaches to our kids. Not dictators, not bosses, not helicopters, not rescuers, coaches. Love you guys so much. Have a great day.